Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I am so honored to have you visiting my channel for this monthly energetic forecast of all the places you could be. You are here with me, and I could not be more thankful to you for that. So this reading is for all of my beautiful Sagittariuses out there. That is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. So I'm going to be channeling messages about blessings you may expect, challenging energy you may face, a message from your amazing guides, as well as even a mantra for this beautiful September. So we are officially in Virgo season, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd love to know from you all in the comments if it's been a very active month so far in terms of like spirit contact. I've just been receiving downloads and downloads of information every single day, having different spiritual encounters. So if you guys have been receiving any sort of channel messages or spiritual encounters from the spirit realm, please feel free to comment if you want to. But the message that I got this morning is about being very careful as to how we choose to express our own divinity. Briefly, it was about how everything in existence is a reflection, representation, or personification of the all, the divine, spirit, God, the Most High, whatever you may call it. Everything is an embodiment of spirit. And this is why it is so important for us to forgive each other and ourselves. The divine is present and existing within each of us. We are the ones that choose how and in what way to express the divinity that lives within us. So we can either honor our own sacredness and the divinity in everything and everyone else, or we can dishonor that. It's our prerogative and it is our right to choose, but we cannot escape karma, and we will not be able to escape ourselves. Karma honors divinity because karma itself is divine. The less we honor our own sanctity, the harder the universe goes in trying to show us the error of our ways. Everything exists to remind us of the love the Creator has for us because Spirit created us through unconditional love. And every being that we encounter, we are encountering the divine in a different form. So to honor the sacred divinity that lives within us and lives within everything else, it is our responsibility to lead and act with love. So this ensures that we are doing our part. Whether we receive that love and support back is completely irrelevant. It is our job to be accountable for how we express our divinity, and whatever does not reciprocate that back to us will have to deal with its own reflection, actions, and choices. But that goes for all of us, right? So honor spirit by leading with love, and everything else will just fall into place. And I thought that that was such a powerful message that I wanted to really share with you all, because sometimes we need a reminder of just how precious and extraordinary we are. Life can get tough. It kicks our ass from time to time, but we are not products of this life. We're products of divinity. We're literally made up of stardust, you guys. So that should just explain everything right there, right? Moving on to the reading, before we get started, let me just say this is a general reading for all of my Sagittariuses out there. So in order for this general message to speak to your own individual spirit, you must be intuitively connected to this reading. To help you guys get your own psychic abilities activated, I'm going to be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, take a deep breath in for about 5 seconds, hold that breath for 3 seconds, then exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. After breathing deeply a few times, you should be calm and relaxed. And when you are ready, we'll go on ahead and start that meditation right now. So hopefully that meditation helped you to spiritually connect to me and the energy of this reading. I want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and spirit itself for coming through to deliver this beautiful message today. Please don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. And I also want to lastly say a huge thank you to each one of you guys for showing so much love and support to not just me and this channel, but to each other. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever been a part of creating. And you guys have made all of this possible. So thank you so much for that. You're making a difference every single day that you choose to shine your light bright in this world. So thank you for your courage. Thank you for your light. Thank you for being you. And now, without further ado, let's get to the reason that you clicked on this video. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left. And this is going to be showing me the blessings that you may encounter for this beautiful month of September. And the card that we have here is the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So I see you revising things, Sagittarius. I see you saying this way didn't work last time, so I'm going to try something different. The biggest blessing here is the fact that you're able to be fluid and flexible, and you adapt instead of trying to force or dictate or control what is happening. You being flexible is what's giving you another shot or chance to make this thing work or successful this time around. I see you going in the completely opposite direction or doing the exact opposite thing that you did last time. And I believe this is because maybe now you are listening to yourself and your intuition a little more. It's like you're trusting yourself more. So now you're able to remove the training wheels in a sense and do whatever feels right to you. There's a level of boldness that you will have in asserting yourself to get what you want, but you won't be forcing anymore or working yourself to the bone to make this thing work out. It's like you're taking the approach of whatever happens here happens, because I can't and won't worry, stress, or spend any more of my energy trying to make this thing happen in such a specific way or in a certain way that produces a certain outcome. So you're really going to loosen your grip, and because of that, I see you attracting exactly what it is that you want. It's just not in the way that you thought you'd get it maybe, but that's the interesting part here. It's like you may have a certain idea about what you want and how it's going to happen, but I see you dropping your expectations and saying whatever happens will happen, and you've made or found true peace with that. It's not denial or defeat that's speaking from you. I see many of you coming to that conclusion authentically and with peace. I also see another blessing here being that you loosening your grip is going to relieve you of some pressure as well, because like I said, I think some of you had an idea about something or someone, and I see you releasing that concept. You were almost enslaved to this objective or goal, but not anymore. You are removing that pressure from your life, and that's the main ingredient that's going to get you even closer to that goal of yours, okay? So let's go ahead and check out this card here. This is going to be showing me the challenging energy that you may encounter this month. And we have the Star card here in reverse. Okay. I just heard you don't want to start over. So this may be what some of you are tied to or are trying to avoid, is the fact that you don't want to start again. I knew the Emperor over here was talking about you beginning again or revising something, and you don't want this to have been a waste of time or energy. You don't want everything you've put into this person or thing to have been for nothing, but it's not for nothing. Everything has been working out exactly the way it's supposed to for many of you. I feel like I had to say that for someone, so hopefully that resonated with someone here. But you are exactly where you are supposed to be. You are exactly where you need to be. This entire situation, experience, person, place, thing, whatever this could be, has worked out exactly the way the universe has constructed it to. You don't have to stress about what you did or didn't do and how it feels lost in vain. And you don't have to stress about starting again, because you are exactly where you are supposed to be. This has been fated or written in the stars, just like the Star card here. So the challenge I'm seeing is, don't worry about what's been done or what's happening. Stay focused on the task at hand for the moment, right now, so you can rebuild something that speaks to you personally. You dropped your expectations, and the Star card is here saying don't rebuild those expectations, because that will be the challenging or disappointing part for you. Keep your expectations away from this thing, goal, or desire, or person, whatever it is that you may want or need in your life. I see the universe rebuilding for you. All you have to do is wait and be patient and know that many of you are exactly where you need to be, okay? Let's go ahead and check out this card right here. So it's going to be showing me the overall energy that you may be dealing with this September. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So the overall energy that I'm getting here from my Sagittarians is being in a place of unfamiliar territory. You're going to feel slightly out of place maybe, and I think a lot of this feeling is coming from dropping this expectation or this goal or this person or whatever this Emperor in reverse card is. When you drop this thing, you dropped some of your motivation and some of your purpose. This thing was or has been driving you and motivating you for so long. So to say that you are revising this plan or that you are starting over almost allows you too much freedom, to the point where you are overwhelmed by the amount of autonomy or independence, because this won't be taking up your life in the way that it was anymore. This may cause you to feel as though you've lost a little bit of your identity, but this is so you can reforge who you are and what you want to focus on or not focus on. So take your time to focus on one thing at a time, and again, know that you are in the right place, doing exactly what you need to do. Things will feel slow this month, but it's because you've changed directions. It's like making a U-turn in a car. Like, we slow down when we're driving and we have to make a change in direction, right? Otherwise, we might get in an accident, more than likely. So that's exactly what's going on with the energy in your life. You are directing this energy into a different direction, project, person, thing, and the universe is assisting you in this change of direction. So that's going to take a little time and patience, okay? So let's check out these two cards over here. This is a message from your guides for this month of September. So let's see what they have to say. And we have the Death card here in reverse, beautiful, as well as the Empress. Wow. So you guys have 4 major arcana cards here present out of your 5 tarot cards. That's insane. That's amazing. You guys are so starting over. Death is the card of ending and beginning, because when something ends, it begins again, because all things are energy and energy is infinite. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, so nothing ever really dies. And the Empress is the card of creation. Your guides want you to know this month that you have destroyed, killed, or abandoned the old way of things, and you need to focus on creating a new way for yourself. Take your time to plan this thing out. Your guides want you to know that you are exactly where you need to be. Like I was saying earlier, you guys, this key here, the Death card here, is all about a profound change that cannot be avoided, just like death in the physical body. Death with the physical body is something that we cannot negotiate with. When it is time, it's time. Your guides are again confirming that you are in the right place. This change of direction ended something, but also has provided you with the breeding ground of creating something new or different. You've been given free reign by spirit here to create and explore and to do as you will what speaks to you. Okay, so really focus on what speaks to you, what speaks to your spirit, and go for that. What do you feel like needs to be changed? What do you feel like isn't or is working for you? Use those things to your advantage and throw away the things that you don't need. All right, so let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here to see what else may be going on with your month of September. The very first card that we have is Soul Tree. So this card is all about being connected to the same life force that nature is connected to. Like I was saying earlier, all things are energy, so all things are infinite and boundless. This card for me is screaming that you are creating, or this is where your focus will be centered this month, is in creating this new thing or forging this new direction and putting your all into this, because you need to rebuild again, just like the Star card. But just like the Star card, she rebuilds. This is what you're going to be focusing on here, rebuilding, because after this change of direction, now you need new plans. You need a different plan, right? To make a different outcome, you need a different plan. So this is where a lot of your September is going to be focused on, creating or forging this new plan, so that the way this new goal, idea, project, person, place, thing, whatever, will be successful and will be beneficial for you. Okay. The next card that we have here is Crystal Ball Clarity. You guys, you guys, do I need to say anything? This is crazy, but exactly. You've been given clarity, and many of you know what it is that you need to do. You know what needs to be released, where you need to go, what direction or guidance you need to accept. But most importantly, you have developed this clarity about the relationship between you and your soul. You know to listen to yourself, and you know how to listen to yourself and to trust yourself now more than ever. You're exactly where you need to be, Sagittarius. Just know that and sit with that, okay? The next card that we have here is Flexible. You guys, I literally can't. I think flexible was literally one of the first words that came out of my mouth through your reading with this Emperor in Reverse card. Like I said earlier, and this card is just confirming that you have released your grip or hold on a certain thing or outcome or person. And because of that, this has freed up the blessings and destiny that is meant for you. There's a major energetic shift happening for you this month that's going to cause a wave or ripple effect for your future or on your future. So stay focused on exactly what you want and need, but not in a way of anxious worrying or thinking, but just in a way where your eye is on the prize. Keep that tunnel vision and stay committed to seeing this thing through while remaining open and flexible to any and all changes, okay? Because that's really going to maximize your profits, and that's really going to maximize your potential for success with this thing, okay? The next card that we have here is Fairies Earth Magic. So this is kind of giving me the Soul Tree vibe here with this Soul Tree card over here. So there's something tied into nature for you and the earth. So I would say to those of you that regularly practice rituals and magic to really focus on working with earth magic this September, because it keeps coming up in this reading here. So I think there's a lot of power and assistance that Mother Gaia is offering to my Sagittarians this month, as well as this card is telling me to remain grounded as possible throughout this entire process. Do not get overwhelmed with all the things that you need to do or are supposed to do. Don't worry about starting over or where to begin again, like I said, or don't worry about what is going to happen, what is going to be the outcome of the situation. Like I said, you are exactly where you need to be. So focus on the present moment and how you are working towards that goal, okay? Keep that tunnel vision. And the very last card that we have here is Psychic Development. Wow. So this card deals with the third eye chakras, and you and Scorpio are the only 2 signs for this entire month that has received the third eye chakra card. And looking at your cards here, Sagittarius, I'm seeing that almost every tarot card here is a major arcana card. The major arcana brings a bit of a heavier pull or influence over an individual's life. And that's what I'm getting from your reading. So like I said earlier, what it is that you choose to do this month is going to be like a ripple effect that flows into your future and the rest of your life. You have been given directions to start over or to revise your plans or to reprioritize for a very specific reason. You might not understand it just yet, but trust that reason, listen to it. Just like you have already learned to listen to yourself and to start over again, listen to yourself, all right? Because there is a reason, there's a purpose for all of this happening. There is a method to the madness here that the universe is following. Listen to that because there's major developments happening in your future, Sagittarius. This is just the beginning. So a Greek mantra for my Sagittarius is that is actually connected to this card is I am deeply connected to my divine intuition and I reclaim my psychic gifts now with unconditional love and light. And I think that would be such a beautiful mantra for you guys this September to really open up that kind of guidance and assistance for you with the spiritual realm, and also to make sure that you're remaining grounded. So another good mantra I would say is to I am present, I am in the moment, and I am trusting of the universe and my direction and myself. So I think that would be another really good mantra as well for my Sagittarians. But this is all that I'm seeing for my Sagittarius. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I pray that this reading brought you some love, support, clarity, and strength. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos if you haven't already. Thank you to your guides, my guides, our higher self, and spirit itself for delivering such a powerful message today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon, but until next time, you guys stay safe, be blessed, keep conquering the world, and I'll be back next time, all right? Bye, guys.